Welcome back. If you or someone you know currently lives with a disability, or you're hoping to maybe stay in your current home as the years progress, we've got some agents who can help you meet those particular needs. We've got Aaron Soderstrom and Trace Go here to talk about accessibility options in your home. So both, thanks so much for being here. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
So what are some first steps? I'm looking for more accessibility, or I've got a disability. What are some first things I should be doing?
Well, the first thing we want people to do is really reach out to us and let us know what kind of accommodations they might need. So my son, he's profoundly hard of hearing, so I know just between home and school, we're using an interpreter and sign language, video interpreter, closed captioning. There's so many things we're doing daily to enrich that learning experience for him, and so I thought we really need to be bringing that into our community for our clients. So I started as a paramedic. Aaron started as a social worker. We know firsthand how important it is to meet people in a place where they're comfortable and where they feel like they're communicating effectively. So there's just those things that we can be bringing as agents to the home buying and selling process where they can really enjoy it, and it can be really fulfilling and enriching, and we want them to enjoy it and not feel like they're missing that communication piece.
Yeah, it's got to be ultimately important for them to feel like, okay, this person gets me and my needs. And
yes.
So speaking about that, if I were going to customize some things inside my home, what should I be looking at to do?
Yeah, so for new builds, we're seeing a lot of customization. People may not know how they can customize, but especially someone who maybe is going to have physical limited mobility, we can do roll-in showers. We can do no steps entry, so you don't have to worry about that. We can rearrange appliances so that they're more accessible. There's so many things you can do when you're customizing a new build.
So new build is one thing, remodeling, I'm assuming, is a little bit different. What are some things you should be looking for or trying to do there? What can you do?
Yeah, so ultimately, people don't want to move if they don't have to. So if they can, age in place and age in grace, as we talk about it.
Well said.
There's really some easy ways you can make your space more accessible as you get older. So if you have the square footage, move that laundry room up to the main floor so you don't have to worry about those stairs. You can add ramps, handrails. Also, there's so much stuff you can do from your phone nowadays. You can lock your doors. You can adjust your thermostat. We've come a long way from clap on, clap off. So it's really a great time to be alive, and we can help you customize that space.
I like that.
That was Janine.
So if there's some special financing options, if I've got certain disabilities, different programs? Or?
Well, people should start maybe, depending on what their needs are, with their Social Security office and see maybe what that offers. If that's not an option, there are local and federal programs that'll help with the things like, putting those ramps in and those railings, things to make it more accessible. People who live at home and don't have to go into a nursing home actually do much better. So if there's a way that we can help keep them in their home, they don't necessarily have to buy a new one, but if they are buying a new one, then we're going to look at financing options. Like, can we roll some of those renovations into a new home purchase, whether it's an existing home or building a home. So we really want to make sure people know that there are options out there. They're not limited to what's just on the market. And if there's something I can add to that home to make it accessible for them, that's definitely something we're going to be looking into.
That's what I was going to ask. So if I wanted to call, I think you mentioned the social services group, I would call you and you'd kind of help me navigate that path?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many options and it's so confusing sometimes. So it's nice to be able to just go to one person and let them kind of go down that list for you.
Yeah, you've got the experience. And so she shared a little bit about her story. What's your connection to going on helping with people with disabilities?
Yeah, so again, Trace mentioned I used to be in social work, so I've seen a lot of the needs of our community, and our community is growing so fast. But I also work in new construction, so we're seeing a lot of customization depending on what disability you have, and some people just don't know how they can customize. So it's nice to be that resource to say, hey, have you thought of this? Depending on what your need is.
What's the most common customization or most common thing you guys are seeing?
Well, we're seeing, they're calling it the silver tidal wave. So we're seeing, a lot of boomers retiring, and they need, flexible spaces, whether they're staying in their home or building new, and they really need the help because they know in a few years they're going to have that physical limited mobility, and they want to think ahead.
Good stuff, you guys. So if people want to get a hold of you, let's bring the graphic up, and how do they do that?
They can call us. They can text us, they can email us. My number is 701-430-9209.
And mine's 701-866-9429.
Great stuff, you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for what you're doing, too. So appreciate it. All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming up right after this.